ready to randomly awkward one.
Let me just check the mail. Bills. This is interesting. I love mail call. Dear Randomly Awkward One, I watch your channel when I can't sleep at night, and I just realized that I want to put new underwater lights on my boat. I'm not really sure how to do it. You seem like you would know how to do it. I have a few questions for you. Is it difficult? Do you recommend a certain brand? How do you wire them? Do you have to have a master's degree to figure all this out? Could you do an underwater light installation video in your boat just for me? Thanks. Doc, from Sykesville, Maryland. Well, Doc, to answer your questions, is it difficult? No, it's pretty straightforward. Just follow the instructions and take your time. Do you recommend a certain brand? Yes, I do. I like Seablaze X2s. They're very bright, they're very well made, and they're very expensive. How do you wire them? The red wire goes directly to the positive terminal in your battery. The black wire goes to the negative bus on your boat. And then the orange wire connects directly to the dedicated switch for your underwater lights. Do you have to have a master's degree to be able to figure all this out? No, we all know that master's degrees are useless. Could you do an underwater light installation video on your boat just for me? Doc, I'd love to. I chose the Seablaze X2s by Lumitec to install in the boat. The included instructions are very detailed, and they tell you several different ways that you can hook up your lights. I chose to do the black to the negative, the red to the positive, and then the orange was going to be switched to a underwater light switch that I had installed on the dashboard. This particular model is either white or blue, or it can switch between the two in a slow fade. To do that, all you do is just toggle the switch on and off once for each selection. When you turn them off, they reset. They come with an included template that you cut out and tape onto the transom of the boat, depending on where you want to install the lights. Here I did a test fit and made sure that the wires would clear everything before I actually did the final installation. Once it was installed, I caulked everything with 3M 4200, which is like concrete when it's dry. Once the tube is opened, you should probably use it within a few days, otherwise it will harden up inside. Once I identified exactly where I wanted to put the lights on the transom, I did pre-drill one hole to fit them in place, and then I pre-drilled the 3 holes to attach the included bronze screws. I'll put a bead of 4200 sealant behind the light and then also inside the screw holes to ensure a watertight connection. Once I found out where I wanted to mount the light, I made a small X and then drilled a pilot hole. I later came back with a countersink bit to enlarge the hole a little bit. It prevents the gel coat from cracking. Then I came back with a regular size drill and finished the hole. And now the moment of truth. Each one of these lights is solid bronze and weighs about a pound. They're really, really well made. Once you unwrap the wire, there is also a cable strain relief plug that's built into the little plastic storage clip, and that will go on later. Just unwind the cable off of the plastic clip and thread it through the hole that you just drilled. On the other side of the transom, inside of the boat, you're going to be doing some sealing with that 4200 and then also sliding a little grommet over top of the cable. It comes with 3 bronze screws, which are very soft, and you should put them in with a manual screwdriver. If you use an electric screwdriver, you'll probably end up snapping the heads off. And also make sure you pre-drill the gel coat first. Here you see the 3 different colored wires. There's a black, a red, and an orange, which is going to be run to the switch. Also, when you toggle it on and off, it changes the color of the light. Remember not to throw away that plastic clip before you get the little rubber grommet out. You're going to need that later. Once you get that grommet put on and put into place, connect all your wires using marine grade wiring and also heat shrink tubing, and flip the switch. These suckers are bright. Once they're first turned on, you'll see they're white, and then they change to a blue, and then they'll go back to white again. If you want to keep the white color, once it's white, toggle the switch on and off quickly, and the same goes for the blue. Or if you switch between the two, just turn the switch on and off, and it will go white, blue, white.